Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of the Topping Show is proudly sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice a day. I say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, you see, that's a joke. If you're an IT leader or a business owner, you can reach out to the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Also, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could do me a favor and click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Now, going over to the business part of the podcast, you have Starbucks pushing out their CEO and replacing him with the CEO of Chipotle, which caused the stock to exponentially explode. And again, because it's just the time we live in, I have to say, not financial advice. Granted, hindsight's always 2020. I should have bought a bunch of stock. It went up about 20%. Ridiculously good for Starbucks. Not so good for Chipotle. Now, this comes with thanks to the OG search engine, which is still alive and kicking somehow, Yahoo Finance Division. And they say, quote, Starbucks names Chipotle CEO Brian Niccol as his next chairman and CEO. This is brought to us thanks to Brooke DePaula, who is a writer over there. And here you can see the ridiculous stock increase. I was wrong. It didn't go up 20 at the time of this announcement. It went up 24.63%. Is that right? Now 22%. It varies as the stock market doing what the stock market does. Currently trading for $93.87 per share for Starbucks. And ridiculously good news for them, which I can't believe it. Now they say, quote, Niccol, who had been CEO of Chipotle since 2018, will join Starbucks on September 8th. Currently, Starbucks CEO Laxman Narasimhan, and apologies, I'm not intentionally trying to mispronounce it, Narasimhan? Perhaps? I can't. Maybe that's right. Who took the helm in late March 2023, will step down immediately. Starbucks CFO Rachel Raguri, who served as the role since 2021, will be the interim CEO in the meantime. This caused shares of Starbucks to jump over 20%, a record one-day jump, which shows you how bad the old CEO was. But Chipotle, their stock actually went down by about 12% as they lost their leader. They say, quote, the board made the decision recently, the company told Yahoo Finance, calling it an opportunity it couldn't pass up given Niccol's proven track record. Former CEO, well, they actually can't believe they had the audacity not to put this in here. The founder of Starbucks, Howard Schultz, stepped down from the board last September. Starbucks claimed that he was not part of the initial recruitment process, but did meet Niccol out of the end of the recruitment process. Schultz says, quote, having followed Brian's leadership and transformation journey at Chipotle, I have long admired his leadership impact. I believe he is the leader Starbucks needs at this pivotal moment in history. He has my respect and full support, unquote. Which, again, Mr. Schultz has saved the company twice now. I mean, he's been called out of retirement twice to fix Starbucks as they've had many issues. One of the most recent issues being, well, they got record high costs thanks to the unions. They have a lot of protests because of the unions. So the unions actually, they thought it was a good idea to endorse Hamas and praise them. Probably not a prudent business idea or moral thing, but it is, of course, the Starbucks union. So what do you expect? Now, they continued, Hobson actually said, quote, Brian is a culture carrier who brings a wealth of experience with a proven track record of driving innovation and growth. Our board believes he'll be a transformation leader for our company, our people, and everyone we serve around the world. Now, this is also coming as Starbucks not doing great in sales. They said that last month, the coffee chain reported another challenging quarter. The same store sales actually fell 3%, the second straight quarter of decline, while traffic fell 5%. U.S. sales Starbucks fell 2% during the quarter. Over the last year, Starbucks shares have dropped 23%. Granted, hindsight's always 2020 when it comes to the stock market, but it seems that the public has very much better reception of the new CEO and the direction he's probably going to take the company. And again, Starbucks does need some help because, again, it's 110% a luxury item no one on the planet needs. It is fancy candy in a cup. Don't get me wrong, they have one or two good brews. And if I'm in between meetings and I'm on the road for work, well, yeah, I'll use it as a mobile office and I'll just buy the cheapest drip coffee. I think it's Pikes Creek or Pike's Place or something like that. And I basically just rationalize it by saying, that's the cost of having a mobile office and just use my little phone hotspot and work a little bit. I mean, I see the value of the infrastructure in the actual, coffee shop. Not so much the coffee, even if it is moderately better than like Dunkin' Donuts or something like that. But yeah, it's one of the easiest things to cut from your budget, and we have unprecedented political and economic uncertainty. I mean, right now, most people are trying to tighten their belts, and I don't see how their sales are going to go up this year. Personally, I mean, anecdotally, I think I do know one or two people who consistently buy Starbucks. But I mean, when's the last time you actually bought Starbucks, and what would it take for you to actually go back there and buy it again? especially in this political and this cultural and this business environment? Let me know in the comments, because as always, it'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I really appreciate it. Also, giving me a thumbs up or thumbs down or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.